Catfish people, what's up? Hey, we on the front porch. We gonna make you some rigs. That's right, catfishing rigs. Step number one, I'll put it up against anything I use. I've used them all. $2 from Walmart, Zebco, 50-pound test. This is your main leader line. All right, now, circle hooks. Reason why I use circle hooks is because they are designed to hook into the mouth of the fish, unlike a J hook, which you got to set. These you don't have to set. A J hook, the fish has a chance of swallowing it, getting throat hooked or gut hooked to kill the fish. I catch and release most of my fish. So let's get right into this, y'all. This is a number 9 circle hook. All right, so I pulled me off some my Zebco 50-pound test leader line. Way off a nice long little piece. You can be wasteful with this stuff, doesn't matter. Your hook, you want to go through the front of the eye. Pull your tang down, like so. Now, you see this notch in the hook? Don't never start your line out on that notch. It can cause it to cut. Come the other way. You want to wrap about, I always go about 10 times. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now, it'll look like so. All right, now what you want to do is come back around, go back through the back of the eye this time. All right, put a little, get it wet so that it don't burn. Hold your tang in, your hook like so, tighten it on down. Now, a lot of people just cut this off. What I do is I make me another little knot. Sorry, y'all, this is the best way I can set my camera up to show you how to do all of this. Also, thank everybody for your likes, your comments, your subscribes, your reposts, everything y'all do for me. I really appreciate it. Now, I always tie me a little safety knot. You don't really need it, but that's how that'll look. Okay? Now, when you know you got it right, when it continues to make the circle. Reason being, catfish's mouth grabs a hold to it. He takes off with it. The hook turns back into his mouth immediately. See? All right, now, there's different kinds of ways to do all these different rigs. I could take this leader line on out, tie me a swivel on right here, and that would be what you consider a standard Carolina rig. All right? Now, you can put a peg float. This is what they call a cigar peg float, styrofoam. Very cheap. All right. This, and you would run, you got a little, I don't know what I've done with them. You got a little peg that goes in this end right here. So you'd run your line through the hole of that peg. It would come out this end. And I've got one laying over here on the ground, I'll show you. Swivel on this end, that is called a Santee rig. Now, you also got peg floats like these. And these are called spooks. What they do is they will hold your bait up, same as this peg float. But there's studies that the peg float has more buoyancy. I've never done the research, I don't know, but all different kinds of companies make these, and you can get them everywhere. But they're expensive. I don't hardly ever use these. I always use these. They are cheap. All right, and they work perfect. You watch my videos, you'll see. Now, then you got a rattle rig. These, I use these little twisty rattles, okay, and a peg float. So I'm making the same thing they're making, but these are a whole lot cheaper. And listen, you hear them. All right, now, what we're gonna do is I wish I could find my little things there. I don't know what I done with them. Oh, here they are. All right. So, we got the Carolina rig. This with just a swivel. We got the Santee rig. So, I'm going to get you some of these little beads. These little plastic glass beads. Well, they're plastic, not glass. And I'm trying to do this on time also, y'all. So you want to put your line through the bead a couple times, like so. Put you one of these rattlers on there, like so. Well, we just dropped the beads everywhere. That is a bloopers. Put you another bead. I can't believe I just dropped them things everywhere. Put you another bead like so. I can't do nothing but laugh at myself on that one. Put your bead like so. Then put you another rattler. Run your line through the little peg I was telling you about. A little peg. Slide that up into your peg float. Slide that on. Now you want to take your other peg. You don't want the line to go through it. You just want to slide it down in there. That way you can move your peg. Now the purpose of a Santee rig or this rig is it holds your bait up out of the bottom, the muck, up more up into the scent column. Okay? Now these rattlers add action to the water. Alright, so it's making vibrations, more noise, you know, it's moving. Okay, now, to get on, let's do your swivel. Take your swivel. I do polymer knots. So you'll take your line, just pinch it, slide it through the eye of your swivel. So it's like so. Okay, now, you'll do a figure 8. Well, not a figure 8, but you'll take and wrap it around your line and pull it through that loop, and then pull your swivel through that loop. Don't forget to get that wet, and it'll look something similar to this. And you center on down. And they say this is the strongest knot there is, y'all. Y'all see it? All right, now then you would clip this end off. All right, and then there's your rig. That is a Carolina rig with the rattlers. All right, and this is what it looks like when it's on the rod. There's your line. And I use sinker slides. I do use some egg weights, but I mainly use sinker slides. That way I can change out my weights, and that's a river plate weight. So I put a sinker slide on, silicone bumper bead, that way it bounces off and it don't hit the knot on the end of your swivel and give you a weak spot. And that's also a polymer knot right there. And this is my main line right here running to my reel. Then you got your leader line tied on, and this is what you would call a regular standard Santee rig. We just went over 3 basic rigs, y'all, in under 10 minutes. Thank y'all for all your likes, your subscribes, your comments, your reposts, everything. All my followers, my subscribers on all my networks. Thank y'all. Y'all are the greatest. Hats off. God bless. Tight lines.